That's... Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is week 13, episode 13 of the show that we record.
It's going to be a good one, not a bad one. 13 is a good number, not a bad number.
Oh, they're all good. Oh, they're all good, baby.
Yeah, we decided that after the serious nature of last week, we should probably...
Yeah, we're gonna be lighthearted this week for
go back
our
a
new
little
listeners.
More to our typical
Yeah,
style.
we're normally goofy.
We'll still be following up at some point in the near
Yes.
future.
Oh yeah.
Can you pop your collar for me, Alex?
Yeah, I'll pop my
That's
collar.
why we're wearing t-shirts today, and he wore a suit though, just because
I'm not wearing
he likes
a suit.
looking nice.
I got shorts on.
I wear shorts every week because
Business in the top,
we
party
do,
on the
we do
bottom.
this in the morning on Sundays, and I don't want to put real pants on, so I just wear basketball shorts.
He's in his birthday suit.
My
birthday
birthday was like a Boston accent.
It was an accident.
And wearing my birthday suit.
My
Is that what you
birthday
wear?
suit.
Is that what you wear down to the new dealership in town?
Segue.
Is that how we're gonna do
Jesus
this? So, if you guys have not already figured this out, and you don't follow our good old buddy Mark Wahlberg, then you may have already known about the situation which is enveloping in the development of the Columbus, Ohio. We do not yet
That was
know
some fucking
if this
poetry.
is going to affect any traffic or any construction, but due to the amount of construction that always is occurring in Columbus, Ohio, we can only speculate that the new dealership performed by Mark Wahlberg will indeed be a shit show.
Well, let's maybe walk it back here a moment.
So what is it? Is it Chevy?
For people who aren't here in Ohio or just haven't been paying attention to the news, what exactly is being created?
Mark Wahlberg has gone into a business relationship with a guy named Feldman. Feldman owns a bunch of dealerships in the Detroit area. They've come together to purchase a Chevy dealership in Columbus, Ohio, called Bobby Lehman Chevrolet, which is a West Side dealership on the west side of Columbus, therefore West Side, located at 3900 West Broad Street.
Mr. Sneeze.
I'm going to be sneezing this entire fucking episode because my allergies have been so shitty for the last couple of days.
It's okay. Justin and I will be professional and not sneeze into the microphone the whole time.
So located at 3900 West Broad Street, the new Mark Wahlberg Mark Chevrolet, coming soon to a dealership near you.
So is he going to be, like, working there?
No, speculations say that he's going to be visiting the dealership 1 or 2 times per year to keep up appearances.
Yeah.
But that Mr. Feldman will likely be in the dealership more regularly.
Right,
However,
he's just slapping his name on it and getting the paychecks from it.
I mean, it's
Yep.
like Wahlburgers. Like,
Right.
you know, occasionally you see, you know, Donnie or
Fuck Donnie.
One of the unknown.
don't even know what Donnie looks like, to be honest.
I don't remember.
He looks like
anymore.
Marky Mark, but more of a meathead.
I'm Meat Wahlberg.
And
Wait.
he's, oh shit, who's he married to?
Who
Isn't he married to
cares?
Jenny McCarthy?
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's a fucking bitch. Fuck her.
Oh, Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Melissa McCarthy.
No, that's her cousin.
Sorry
They're
for her
related.
family.
Yeah, they're cousins. Yeah, no,
things
no,
you learn.
Is McCarthy also anti-vax?
I don't, not that I know of. I think she's a normal person.
You mean anti-life?
Yeah, pretty
'Cause
much.
that's pretty much what
Yeah,
anti-vax is.
if you don't believe in vaccinations and you think there's some sort of science behind it either causing autism or serious health problems, you're a fucking idiot. And
Oh, no, Bryn. The majority of our audience is pro or anti-vax, so I'm going to need you to dial that back for me.
oh no, oh do
I think we should talk about the real issue here of chemtrails. The government is putting agencies inside of the liquids that are protecting the atmosphere from the chemtrails.
it's turning the frogs gay.
Actually,
Game
I mean,
frogs.
while we're on the subject, what is your guys' favorite conspiracy theory that's, like, really fucking stupid?
I can start because
Okay.
I have a very
Go right
stupid one.
Because I know what mine is.
I believe that the dentist created toothpaste to steal all your money and provide dental work to everybody.
No, the reason that we use toothpaste and have to get like regular dental work because, you know, when toothpaste hasn't existed for all of humanity, is the amount of like sugars and other like processed things that we eat on a regular basis. People aren't eating as much like naturally grown things as they used to, and so it rots your teeth a lot more than like if you were just eating a vegetable straight from the ground, or like, you know, beef or something that you got from a farm that was. And
Here
all
comes
that.
my ignorance.
Yes.
Have you ever had a cavity?
Yes.
Have you ever had a cavity?
I've had one in my life, knock on wood.
I've never had anything.
I mean, that's
Sometimes
just,
I don't brush my teeth.
it's probably just genetics then. I don't know.
Nobody else in my family has this problem. My dad has had more oral surgeries than anybody I can think of besides my wife.
But what is his relative amount of like processed sugar intake?
This motherfucker drinks so much sugar.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
If my stupid head thinks that if this is the way this works, that sugar equals cavities and eating bad equals cavities and brushing your teeth prevents it, then I've been doing all of the things on the left side, but not many of the things on the right side, and I have never had a problem. Now, someday that might come back to bite me in the ass, and it likely will, but until then,
Right, it's all
a
going to catch up
conspiracy.
with you when you turn 40 and all of a sudden all your teeth fall out.
Hey, yeah, dude, I'll be good at giving blowjobs, man.
Gummies.
Gummies.
A gum job.
A gum job.
Oh,
Sugar
God.
sweet gum job. Granny on the mama.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
What about you, or do you want me to?
You go ahead. I'm still thinking. I've got a bunch.
I've got a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
I am definitely a Stevie Wonder is not blind truther.
Weren't we talking about this the other day?
I mean, I talk about this all the time because
or did I ask you?
No,
I don't.
no,
I
I've
think
even
seen
heard
so
this
many
before.
videos and read. There is so
such
much.
a load of shit.
There's
Please.
so much proof. That
No,
Stevie
there's
Wonder is
not.
blind.
Oh my
Hold on,
god!
let's let him finish.
All right,
Then
all
we'll
right,
attack
all
it.
right. Finish your fucking conspiracy theory.
No, we can attack it,
There's so,
and then you can defend it, and then we'll move on to Britain.
Well, if I'd have known.
So, what's your evidence?
If I don't have the evidence right.
No, but
in
what's
front
the
of me.
speculated evidence? That
I can answer this. There have been some. There was one instance where Stevie
the man
Wonder
in the
was
eye.
on stage, and I think Paul McCartney was there too. And a mic stand started to fall down in Paul's direction, and Stevie fucking grabbed it.
Yeah, there's just been a whole
he's
bunch
got really
of,
good hearing.
Exactly.
There's just been a whole bunch of weird little things. That's all.
Yeah.
You got any more?
I'm also
I need
being-
at least one from you. I need a one weird thing.
That was my one weird thing. It may have been half sarcastic, but
All
it was
right.
my one.
So you're in a
weird thing.
conversation with somebody. It's getting heated. You guys are both drunk. You need some more evidence right now. What is it?
I didn't prepare for this.
I know we're pulling this out of our asses.
All right. Detective Bryn.
I'm
Well,
also
I would
not
have prefaced this
100%
by
serious.
I don't believe in any of these because most 99.9% of conspiracy theories are horse shit.
Bush did 9/11.
I mean, that's one of the big ones where people, like to cite all this horse shit and jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
They just say that on Reddit all the time.
Right.
Just like a random thing.
There were
about puppies or
concentrated
something.
explosions at the base of the tower. It's like, fuck off.
So you're pissing off the anti-vaxxers and the truthers today, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna
Oh,
have
I'm-
an audience.
Oh,
left.
I'm...
He probably is going to say the world's flat here in a second. So.
Well, no, that's
No,
that's
the
my
world's
favorite.
flat.
That is my favorite current one right now.
Okay, yeah, that's actually that's my serious pick for what I think is the funniest
Yeah.
belief. And I mean,
There's like the photosynthesis people that believe they can live off of photosynthesis if they will it hard enough. There's the people that believe that there's like a moon base
Are they called
controlled by
tanners?
aliens. What?
Are these people called tanners?
No, but they should be.
I don't.
What else? There's this one
Photosynthesis,
there's this
tanners,
one
that's
British
the way I
guy
would
that
say
my
it.
friend in high school used to tell me about. I forget what his name is, but he's got
Paul?
like white hair. No, not Paul. But he's like this crazy conspiracy theorist guy, and he talks about like chemtrails and stuff, and also that there's like an underground lizard society, and that the government
Alex
is
Jones?
actually no, it's not Alex Jones.
said
that they're
last
all
name,
lizard
bro.
suit people, and there's a moon base, and all this other bullshit.
You guys believe that there's a secret government organization under the Denver airport?
Wait, what the fuck?
You guys
why
haven't
the
heard about that
Why
one?
the Denver airport?
Okay, when you guys get done, go look at this. It's the Denver airport. There's a huge conspiracy about these maze of underground tunnels under it, and there's a blue horse, there's a statue that's outside of the airport that supposedly has like some demonic type thing, and they believe that all the devil worshippers are a secret organization that is operating under the Denver airport.
There's
Look it
definitely
up.
an organization of incredibly rich people in this world that I'm sure secretly control quite a bit more than you'd think, but I'm not into like the whole fucking Illuminati bullshit.
And they operate solely under the Denver airport.
Yeah, why the Denver airport?
Yeah, they're inside of the Charleston Taco Bell bathrooms.
This is just.
You gotta know the secret knob.
I don't doubt that this conspiracy exists. I'm just.
Do you guys think that Walt Disney's frozen head is underneath the?
I
Is
sure
it the
hope
Small
is.
World
Let's bring
ride?
him back.
Yeah, because
I thought he was cryogenically frozen like his whole body. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's other branching conspiracies of that, but
Oh yeah, the blue.
he's-
the blue horse here is called Blucifer.
Oh, I love. Oh, it just
Oh,
went
great.
to a pop up.
Blucifer.
okay.
So take some time and look up Blucifer later, ladies and
There's
gentlemen.
I love
also-
how they edited that picture to look as hellish as possible.
Yeah,
in the
right. Put a bunch of
background.
filters on it and shit.
Conspiracy!
Well, there's also the one that Paul McCartney died back in '66
Oh, yeah.
in a car crash, and it was replaced by a body double who looked and sounded and played
Somehow
guitar
still
just
wrote
like him.
Music just like him.
Yeah, and somehow they did that, but then didn't bother to like. I mean, I guess you couldn't really replace him because it was so like public, but you know, you would think that they would have done the same thing with John Lennon and been like, "Oh, look, he survived," and then you know, if they were able to do that with Paul McCartney, if they were able to do that with Paul McCartney, they
Right.
would have done the same thing with John Lennon.
Yeah, Paul McCartney is actually a robot. He's very
Well,
advanced.
I'm not disputing that fact.
Didn't
Oh.
they do that on The Simpsons?
What?
Paul McCartney is a robot?
Probably. I
Or
don't know.
Family Guy, one or the other.
The Simpsons has done everything by this point because they're out of real ideas, so they just.
Make shit up. and
They're
it
the
happens.
ones doing the actual manatee balls. It's not Family Guy, it's The Simpsons at this point.
Oh yeah. I don't
So
need.
do you guys think any of the Simpsons conspiracy? Have you guys heard of that? Where the
What?
Matt Groening and this other producer are from the future, and then they go get their topics from the future and come back and put them in the Simpsons episodes?
No.
No,
Because
because
they've
Matt,
quote unquote predicted the future so many times.
no, because Matt Groening hasn't given a shit about The Simpsons in so long. And
Yeah,
yet
he's
they're
moved
still,
on.
It's just what happens when you have so many episodes of something, and life continues to just become so absurd.
Yeah, it's the monkeys writing Shakespeare. Like, it's
Yeah.
bound to happen.
But yeah,
There's
I don't put too much stock into that one.
There's there's also there's the Mandela effect too. Like people
Now that
people
one-
firmly believe in that shit.
I mean,
Berenstain
Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, with the Berenstain Bears. That's the one that like I'm pretty sure that we just didn't realize what it actually was when we were kids.
100%. But that's the one that fucks with me the most.
Yeah, because it's like it was the Berenstain
I have
Bears. My mom was an
vivid-
English teacher, used to read me those books, and I distinctly remember Berenstain Bears.
I remember
Is that a
Bernstein.
child or a dog? I can't tell if that's a dog or if it's a child making
Hold on.
dog noises.
Okay, it stopped. That's fucking weird.
Get your guns, let's hunt them.
Nope.
This is just like the mythical rat that lives in the basement that only Bryn can hear.
Dude, I swear to God, I heard a little scurrying. I haven't heard it in a couple of days, but for like 2 days in a row, I heard some like weird scurrying down in the basement.
Was it Wild Alex?
Yeah, I came down there. He was completely naked, just eating cheese in the corner.
Scratching shit.
Yeah.
Yelping a little bit
This
to
is
himself.
quality content.
This is quality content.
Quality with a C.
CULAI
Quality.
Quality.
MTY. Qual.
Comedy.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about something.
let's talk about something that actually happened that we did not have a chance to talk about last week because
Yes.
of the more serious nature of the episode that we had.
Yes.
Let's talk about the fact that there's a strip club not too close to our apartment.
Oh shit! Yes.
And a woman there was arrested.
So Stormy Daniels came. She's on. She does her like strip club tours. And so she was here in Columbus, Ohio at was it Sirens?
Sirens. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Which we actually live pretty close to.
Previously called
We're gonna give out our address now.
Dream
No.
Girls.
Dream Girls.
Um,
Previously called Sirens.
Yeah, and so when she was there was like an undercover cop that I guess
Multiple.
Yeah,
There were
multiple
multiple.
undercover cops.
It
that,
was a massive ass sting investigation.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, from what's
such
come
a-
out since, it seemed like a big sting. Like
They
they
were
were
trying to put their
intentionally trying to
stinger
do
inside
something
her.
to get her arrested.
Such a
And
ridiculous crime.
yeah, and she like put her hands on their lap or something. It's not like she was like jerking them off or
I heard
something.
she put
But
the tatas in the face. Can you put your tatas in my face to show me
yeah,
what this might
which
feel
technically in Ohio there is some obscure fucking law.
like? There's a no touchy law.
Yeah, there's a no touching law that has never really been enforced
No
ever. But she technically got arrested. She was like later that day released.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Yeah.
within a few hours.
The
Yeah.
whole thing
'Cause her
was
lawyer's
just
great.
about- her lawyer was
Um,
actually in England at the time,
Hmm.
I think, because he was attending the big puff baby balloon
Oh yeah.
of
Fucking
troll.
A.
Which wasn't even as big as I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a Macy's Day thing. I
Instead
did
of
hear
some
that
backyard
this
inflatable right
this
here.
museum in England wants to put it on display and have it there, which is pretty cool. But anyway,
It's not that historic though.
kind of is.
It's just a troll.
Yeah, it's funny. But
It's funny, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's really historic. It's just a troll.
Put it in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum. There's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
a bunch of
That
shit there that
doesn't- yeah.
might not belong.
Yeah, no,
So-
that'd
that
be
seems
cool.
like it fits.
Um,
It can go right next
yeah,
to,
I was listening at NPR for the local news and stuff, and I guess there's I think it was a judge here in Columbus that basically said for Columbus police officers to never enforce that law again because it's fucking stupid and a waste of time.
He was probably there sitting in the back like, oh fuck. Shit, I'm about to get busted for the tatas.
what?
in Justin's hypothetical scenario, the judge is also at the strip club observing the event taking place,
Okay.
watching Stormy being arrested and being upset that he is also right.
No, the judge is here on the left side. Stormy's over here on the right. Undercover cop somewhere in the middle. So she's moving along through the crowd. Undercover cop is right here. And
What the
so
hell
she
are
gets
you
the undercover
talking
cop,
about?
And then it gets busted. But Stormy didn't get to make her way down to the judge. So the judge is like, you better not start enforcing that because I was in line and my face did not get rubbed with the tatas.
Every fucking week.
It could have happened.
Every goddamn week.
It could happen.
So anyway. What did you just write?
I'm picturing the whole time he's ranting, just that picture of Charlie Day in the mailroom in the office.
What's the guy's name that they're looking for? Pepe.
It's Pepe Silva because it's Pennsylvania.
Pepe Silva.
It's Pennsylvania, but because he's illiterate, he doesn't know what that means.
I'm looking for this guy, Pepe Silva. He doesn't exist. Nobody knows who he is. Oh my god.
It's a good plan, Justin. I like it.
Yeah.
It could have happened. We don't know.
That's true. That judge could have been there. Theoretically, that judge could have been there, and that's why he's so adamant about this law not being enforced in the future.
Or he had tickets to night number 2 and,
He's
Yeah.
pissed off that he couldn't
They,
come.
they had to move night number 2 to a
couldn't come?
different strip club.
Yeah, that's right. He couldn't come.
A different strip club that is also still near our house.
Yeah,
Because we live near a lot of strip clubs.
we do.
Just by the nature of where we live.
That's right.
You having fun texting over there, Brent?
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Oh, he's just looking
Notes.
at stuff, Justin.
Oh. Speaking of looking at stuff, did you guys notice any websites having any updates to their format this week?
No. What website had an update to its format?
I was just wondering. We can talk about it off air.
Oh.
I was just wondering.
What are you talking about?
No, don't. I'm not going to make
okay,
dead air over it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys about it.
All
off
right.
air.
I don't know.
So,
I'm not about to publish that I've been on this website several times this week and watched how the formatting didn't work quite right yet.
okay. Did you guys
I think I know where
hear?
you're going with this, but
Did you guys hear about the campaign to raise money for Kylie Jenner so that she could officially become? Was it a millionaire or a billionaire? Billionaire.
The youngest female billionaire.
Yeah. Because there's nothing that I would rather do than just give my money with
To
no
some
return.
some spoiled bitch that just wants to be a fucking billionaire. Like, fuck you. You do nothing.
Actually, she's got a really successful social media profile. And
Oh,
she's a
yeah.
really strong
I'm
and
a
developed, independent woman.
I'm a professional social media-er.
Well, I think she has a clothing line or something.
They all have
too.
a fucking clothing line.
It's probably called,
Everybody has a fucking clothing. Half the goddamn YouTubers out there have clothing lines.
probably called Air by Kylie Jenner.
All right, Bryn, where's your clothing line? Let's see it.
It's a series of loincloths that I'm coming out with.
Okay, all right. Tell me more.
Yeah, and they have pictures of former U.S. presidents on them.
Okay.
But they're like like caricatures, like the cartoon caricatures.
Okay.
And they're all like doing like different extreme sports.
Okay.
So you've got like George Washington like on a half pipe, but he's got a giant head. There's like Lyndon B. Johnson, and he's snowboarding.
Can I get Taft on a no, not
No,
skate.
Taft is he's luging.
We got Obama on a jet ski,
Yeah, Obama's on a jet ski.
which actually happened
Yeah.
right after he went out of office.
I mean, I could see that because Obama's a cool dude.
I'm a cool dude.
There's that damn child again!
Like, comment, and subscribe if you can hear the child.
FDR is doing like extreme wheelchair half piping.
Oh, goddamn.
Does he kick his leg up and do a little... What's that trick? I don't know.
He's got that upper body strength, so he can do like the hand plant.
What would Richard Nixon's be? This is the one that I'm most interested in purchasing.
He'd probably be going down a water slide like Watergate.
I was gonna say like a hot dog eating contest or something. He's got like 2 hot dogs in his mouth. So it looks...
Wouldn't Taft be better for that?
Yeah, I guess. Sure. No.
Theodore Roosevelt is obviously like.
Oh no,
animal
Nixon's
wrestling.
skydiving.
Nixon skydiving.
Yeah. In the caricature, his giant cheeks are like flapping in the wind, and he's giving a peace sign.
I feel like
Cowabunga, dude.
that already happened in an episode of Futurama with
What?
like the Robo Nixon. Something with him like jumping out of a plane. And
I feel like he probably did. It might have been the one where they went to war on the other planet.
I think that's what it.
He might have. I don't remember.
Because I'm just.
Come on, Agnew.
Now that I say it, I feel like I've seen that exact scenario play itself.
Nixon skydiving. Are you just typing in Nixon skydiving?
Yep.
Yeah, find that shit. Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln's extreme tree chopping.
Yeah,
You know, like
have you
ever
ever those Canadian
he's
extreme.
a
have you ever
zombie
seen- have
hunter
you ever
or
seen
a
the-
vampire slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Did you guys ever see that movie?
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
It was awful.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
I wish I did, though.
It was fun.
I hate to say it, but the book was actually genuinely good.
Yeah, no, I heard the book was
The
good.
book was good, and the movie was so bad. And
It was goofy.
Was
It's
it
a-
as goofy as an extremely goofy movie?
It's the same reason I like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's different.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
That's different. That movie. It's just different.
Did you guys see Ridiculous 6?
No.
No.
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, God.
Was your favorite part when Adam Sandler fell in the poo-poo?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
that
when
part.
Rob
Was it-
Schneider got covered in the poo-poo.
Was it when they taught the Native Americans how to play baseball?
Is that a scene?
I don't
right.
remember that.
You don't?
Nope.
I swear, because I remember watching someone giving a review of that movie. I'm pretty sure it was Red Letter. And they're like, there's just this one scene in the movie that genuinely feels like it was, a gag that was meant for something much better that just made its way into this. And it's this whole 15-minute scenario of all these Native Americans being taught the sport of baseball.
That sounds like in an Adam Sandler movie, it'd be super fucking racist.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you remember multiple people walked off of the creation of that movie over
how racist the production was. Yeah. Let's take our first break here.
Let's thank our sponsor today.
Marky Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet. We're going to sell you the mini cars of the Chevrolet type. And if you don't need the Chevrolet type, we also have the used cars and also have available the other systems of the car management. Please come to Marky Wahlberg Mark Chevrolet.
What the fuck is he on about?
Do they sell Mountain Dew at Marky Mark Chevrolet?
Pepsi is not an official sponsor of Marky Mark Chevrolet. However, Pepsi is an official sponsor of this show. Please make sure to send us your nudes.
It's an unofficial sponsor. Please fax us your butthole.
Please officially sponsor this Pepsi.
Okay, we'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back to the program. That is how I talk from now on, fellow people.
Are you human?
Yes, I am a human man.
Of the sequence.
Stay tuned for more awesome content in the program.
Yeah, this is engaging content. I'm sure that this is going to.
Yes.
All right, so.
Yeah, Alex, into it.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to upload something.
Yeah, I bet you were.
So, San Diego Comic-Con was this weekend?
Yes.
People were excited. There was lots of trailers. As our roommate was quick to tell us, there are lots of Pop Funkos being sold.
Jesus.
They crashed multiple websites.
Yeah.
But he got some cool-ass exclusive Soldier 76 things, so good for him.
Yeah, you get the Grill Master one.
Yeah.
Was that Fallout 76 or something?
No,
he's
from
Overwatch.
Oh, he's the Call of Duty
an
man.
Old man.
Yeah.
He's not
Is
a young
that?
man.
But he plays as the tire bot, right?
Junkrat.
I don't know what it is.
Sometimes.
I just know he shoots tires.
Yeah, he mostly plays as Junkrat.
Anything with
or when I
noob
make
tube
him
is
play
what he
Mercy.
plays.
But let's go through some of these trailers. Should we start with the bad ones or should we start with the good ones?
Let's do one good one, then do a bad one.
All right. What was your pick for a good one?
I loved the Shazam trailer.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What? Why?
Because I don't know. Well, we'll make our determination later, but it looks. The guy that casted for adult Shazam reminds me of Jimmy Fallon so much, it's making me sick.
Zachary Levi does definitely have a lot of similarities to Jimmy Fallon, but appearance-wise, they look pretty similar.
So much so I had to rewatch the trailer 2 times to make sure it wasn't Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, God, no, if it was Jimmy Fallon, he would have been like...
I disagree. But
you don't think they look similar?
No, I don't think they look similar at all.
I think they look pretty similar
I watched it in the dark at 6 a.m. today,
Okay.
But I like Zachary Levi. He voiced my favorite companion in Fallout New Vegas, who I specifically used just because of that.
Who was that?
Arcade Gannon.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
He seems like a cool dude. Chuck was a decent show. Wasn't great, but it was decent. You know, where he's like the...
Yeah, no, I know.
Got the robot in his brain. It looks goofy, but, like, that's really, really, really what DC needs right now.
Yeah, and also it kind of fits... Like, the whole Shazam thing, anyway.
Because Shazam is literally a child with all these, like, you know... Superpowers.
Yeah.
So, like...
Shazam!
I did like that shot.
Which one?
When he's like, walking towards the camera and goes, Shazam, and then it changes into him. That was a really cool shot.
And it's such a stupid concept that, like, playing it serious just wouldn't work for it.
It does kind of... It kind of reminded me a little bit of Homecoming. Spider-Man.
Why?
Just the fact that he has, like, his buddy that knows he's a superhero and they're working together. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't look like a carbon copy or anything. They're definitely going for that more lighthearted buddy movie.
I would be very surprised if this manages to be even remotely as funny as Homecoming is, just because Homecoming was legitimately one of the funniest movies I saw of last year, despite not really, you know, being a superhero movie. But It doesn't look. I'm definitely willing to give it a try. And that's more than I can say for just about any other DC movie or DC property.
Yeah, so let's get into the
Bad DC
shit
trailer.
DC. Well, there's two of them.
Battle for the Goongas.
That's right, Aquaman.
Did you see the
Oh my-
Aquaman trailer?
I saw it a few months ago. I saw that trailer. I didn't see.
There's a new
the
one
new
that just came out.
I am pretty excited for Aquaman because I think he's tight. So I would, and I kind of like.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that. I think Aquaman's pretty tight.
The Jason Momoa version of Aquaman.
Well, yeah, because I'm talking about just in the past because Aquaman fucking sucks.
I did see there was this like kind of interesting interview where Momoa was talking about how he did become Aquaman, like how they cast him, and they were having tryouts initially, or like the casting call, whatever the fuck, and he was auditioning for Batman, and he was like, I knew that I wasn't going to get Batman because I'm not white, and I knew that they weren't going to give Batman to someone who's not white, and I can only fucking imagine how much people on the internet would lose their minds if they cast a black Batman. Not that I have an issue with it, but I know that people...
Black?
He's
I
not
thought
black.
He was like
He's
Island.
Pacific Islander,
He's Dwayne Johnson.
but... Okay, anything other than
Isn't
white,
he
I'm
from?
sorry.
He's not from New Zealand, is he? Or is he from?
I don't...
Hold on, let's keep going.
All right, whatever. But yeah.
Either way, I don't know why I was thinking he was black. My brain's not working this morning, but...
Because it was really dark in whatever that movie.
But he was like...
Justice League.
But I didn't even see Justice League yet. I'm waiting for it to be on something free and streaming.
It's on HBO streaming right now.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
I just don't give a shit.
I want to see it just to laugh at it.
Yeah.
But in the audition for Batman, he said he played it as if... He said he played it as if he was like a random thug who had found Batman's dead body and just put the suit on and started being him himself.
He's from Hawaii.
Why? Okay. I thought that was like funny. That's how he ended up winning over Zack Snyder and getting the role of Aquaman.
Wait, what'd you say?
He was playing in his Batman audition. He was playing Batman as if like some random like thug dude had like found Batman's body just like out on the street.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Dead
Okay,
Batman,
alright,
and took the costume and put it on himself.
I'm Batman now.
I thought like the thought process of that is like really funny to me.
Yeah, and they obviously have to market Aquaman, and so he has to be edgy and for a modern audience. You can't have the blonde guy and the orange suit swimming around, the green tights, and the hey, and yeah.
I mean, I genuinely think, like, appearance-wise, too, he looks more like what I think Aquaman should look like anyway.
Yeah, kind of that, was
like,
the god of the sea?
Yeah, like, he's the god of the sea. He should be fucking badass and intimidating. He shouldn't be a little blonde bitch boy who looks like...
Shredded.
Who looks like Fred from Scooby-Doo put on some orange... or some
Hey,
green
gang,
boy
let's
shorts.
talk to fish.
Yeah, that's what fucking Aquaman from the Justice League cartoons looks like.
Yeah.
That's not what Aquaman should look like.
Yeah. It just looks like your typical DC CGI mess of... Look how many things are going on the screen at once. Look, there's sharks with frickin' laser beams on their head.
That excited me, though.
Oh,
There's sharks
Christ.
with freaking laser beams.
Wait, what?
There's a shot. It's where
real quick.
There's like Atlanteans, about
Sharks
to
with
battle.
laser beams, but you're not joking.
No.
They have
They
these.
had
from
laser sharks in
Austin
the
Powers.
Lego movie.
Oh, did they? Oh, I was thinking Austin Powers.
that's-
I wanted sharks
Which
with
was produced
frickin'
by
laser
Warner
beams.
Brothers, so I'm wondering if there was a correlation, but there probably
I can't tell exactly because again, it was such a quick shot. It's either like that they're actually stuck onto the side of the sharks, or they're being held by all the Atlanteans. It's hard to tell because you only see it for a quarter of a second, but it just looks like there's just laser beams attached to the side of them.
I hope there is. That will definitely rate my up my score of this movie when it comes out.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, is it James Wan that's directing it? Okay, so that's the only thing that has me like, okay, maybe it might be halfway decent, just because he's a good director. But
what else has he done besides Insidious, though? Like, hasn't he only made small scale horror?
No, he also did.
I'm not saying that you can't move into a superhero movie, but I'm just
Wait.
Well, Insidious is really dark and edgy.
he's the perfect fit for Aquaman.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get to. I just realized you guys are both wearing red shirts.
I know, I
Yeah.
said that right before you walked in. He did the first Saw movie,
Oh, yes.
Insidious. He did The Conjuring, which I liked.
Okay,
the first
so
one.
it's all small.
Furious
low budget.
7 was his first big,
That's what he made.
which I heard that was one of the better ones of them.
1 and 2.
Hold on, I gotta blow my fucking nose. I'm
1 and 2 are
sniffing all
OG.
fucking
Tokyo
day.
Drift is probably my favorite. But seriously, Tokyo Drift had some of the most realistic racing scenes. And actual physics of the racing was correct compared to the shit that they do now. And it's just like explosion, car flip, armored vehicle.
You know a lot about fucking drifting physics.
Yeah, actually, I do. Thank you. I know
I mean,
that you have to turn left to go right. That's
I-
what cars taught me.
I know that.
It doesn't. It also.
I learned that from fucking Mario Kart.
It doesn't take an expert to realize that you can't just launch cars from building to building in a skyscraper like they do in, I think, Fast 7. So, you know, right there.
I think it's Fast 5 that they do the...
Is it where they're in Dubai? And
I
they're
have
like,
never seen any of those fucking movies. Though I've seen more of Tokyo Drift than all of them, and I've probably seen like 15 minutes of that movie. So.
Sorry, you need to go watch the whole Tokyo
I-
Drift.
You're not missing
I
a
just
ton.
don't
You were right,
know.
it was 7.
Oh, did you just look it up already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the James Wan. Okay, 7 was definitely not the best. I could say that with 100% certainty.
Mm-hmm.
7 was like I'm not a humongous Fast fan, obviously, but 7 was really bad.
Who's the guy that he did the paintball episode of Community?
That was Justin Lin.
Justin Lin. Okay, yeah.
It completely. And he also has
Did
done
he
Fast
did he do
movies.
one of the Okay, that's
I think he did Tokyo Drift. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
whatever. We're just gonna keep looking up shit on IMDb the whole fucking episode.
So anyway,
And, well, he also did the third Star Trek movie, Beyond,
yeah.
which was
He did
really
the
fucking
original,
good.
and he's also doing Fast 9.
Justin Lin.
Yeah.
Oh, but not Tokyo. Okay.
Oh yeah, what?
Well, actually,
there was
I'm-
like
let
10
me
of those
finish it.
movies.
What?
Good lord,
There's
the Fast
10,
and
yeah.
Furious movies.
Yeah, and if you include the spin-offs, then that will be 10. Because there's a spin-off that's just supposed to be, I think, Statham and The Rock.
He did 5, 6, Drift, 1,
Okay, I'm starting to not give a shit.
10.
We have dedicated far too much.
Yeah,
time and
It's good,
good,
though, because it's one of
good
my
trailer,
favorite
good
series.
trailer. I liked. I liked the Godzilla trailer. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I really did not like the 2014 one, like at all. I was very upset when I walked out of the movie theater, and I haven't seen it since. But I'm actually looking forward to this one because it just looks like fucking crazy monsters and
Do you
like.
think they should just stop remaking these old Japanese cinemas like the King Kong and Godzilla? You think they should just...
King Kong's not Japanese.
I guess I'm fucking wrong. Do you think they should stop redoing these old classics with the new ones? Do you think it just ruins the reputation of the movies or the characters?
No, I mean.
It definitely
How
doesn't.
can you be
I mean,
excited
the-
about another Godzilla movie?
The
is all.
1999 Godzilla movie was definitely a big pile of shit, but like, I'd say at least the Gareth Edwards one was a little better than the Roland Emmerich one.
It had some exceptional scenes as well, like the Halo jump.
Yeah, looked good. I was just like pissed off that like they killed off Bryan Cranston's character like at the beginning, which was like, don't fucking advertise him as like the main character of your movie and then like kill him off in the first 10 minutes and then stick us with Kick-Ass for the rest of the movie in a plot line that just is terrible. Mm-hmm. And then like every time you're gonna like show the fucking monster fight, you just cut away and it's like, well goddamn it, like I understand they're going for like, you know, subtlety and suspense, and it's like, well, I'm seeing a Godzilla movie. I want to see fucking Godzilla do shit for more than 2 seconds. And that's why I like the old ones, you know, like the old ones from like the 50s and the 60s and shit. Because even though they're in rubber suits, they're fucking badass. And you got Godzilla doing his like celebration dance where he like jumps up and down doing that. And there's the
The one where he plays tennis?
Yeah, the one where he plays fucking tennis with the crab monster. And,
Have you seen that one, Justin?
See, that's why this one looks cool, because King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan are going to be in it, too.
That's also, though, why I think that I don't think that you need to really worry about, like, ruining the reputation of the character or whatever. Because
they weren't really, like, revered to begin with.
Yeah, like they're iconic and classic, but they're not like...
Yeah, they've always been goofy, and people don't watch them as, like,
strange,
cinematic masterpieces. They're just fun...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
monster movies that, I know I was, like, shitting on the human plot line, for the new one, but, like, the old human plot lines, they were shit, too. They were just the most, like... But that's the thing is, like, they didn't take themselves seriously. They were, like, just absurd. And then you also had these, like, huge, like, long... battles with these, like, crazy, like, miniature sets they built and had the rubber suit guys running around. And they were awesome, but, in the new one, it was, like, you have this overly serious human plot line that just ended up being really shitty, and then you had, like, 5 minutes of the monsters. And then you had that really goddamn stupid scene at the end where the building falls on Godzilla, and he's laying on the ground, and the smoke clears, and Kick-Ass is standing there, and he's looking up, and Godzilla just, like, gives him this, like... This look like, yeah, man, yeah, and then he like fades out into the smoke. It's just like, oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Yeah.
Did you like that Godzilla movie, Justin?
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
No.
And as for,
you might like it. I don't know.
As for Kong, I have yet to see Skull Island still, but
yeah, are they still going to do that crossover with Kong and Godzilla?
It's probably going to depend on how well this one does, I would imagine.
Because if this one does well, and they make like an American, the monster, the kaiju cinematic universe or whatever, I think that would be pretty cool.
Who else would you use, like, outside of...
Oh, I mean, there's Gamera.
No,
there's Mechagodzilla.
No, I know that. Oh. I mean, like, it's pretty much just Godzilla's shit plus King Kong, like... There's not really...
Oh, you mean like getting like other properties? I mean, King Kong's like the big one, because there was like a Kong crossover like back in the 70s or something where Godzilla and King Kong fought. And then there was like... Wasn't there like a Baby Kong one? Like Son of Kong? And then there was...
Did you mean Mighty Joe Young?
No, not fucking Mighty Joe Young. Jesus Christ.
That's what I want to see is Godzilla fighting Mighty Joe Young.
That's what, like, that's when, like, the Rampage movie, when we first saw the first trailer in theaters, and it was, like, The Rock doing sign language with the albino gorilla. I was like, is this a fucking remake of Mighty Joe Young? What the hell is this?
They already did Mighty Joe Young, too, so...
There's a sequel? Was it
sure
like a direct to VHS?
I'm pretty sure, but there was a sequel. I remember it because we watched it at my my daycare latchkey thing. We watched the shit out of the second one. We weren't allowed to watch the first one. Because I think the first one was PG and the second one was G.
Oh no, not a PG movie.
We weren't allowed to watch Ants either.
Why? Because
Ants was pretty brutal. Let's be honest.
We could watch Bug's Life, but we couldn't watch Ants.
Because Woody Allen was in it, and he's very neurotic.
I don't know.
And he married his stepdaughter, or adopted daughter, whatever it was.
Has that really happened?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why don't we talk about more things like that on the show?
Yeah, no, his
really
I don't know. A lot of people already know about that. Yeah,
I do like.
Let's call this the Educate Justin show.
Educate Justin. I do like in the Godzilla trailer that you got to see Thomas Middleditch and know that he's going to be in it for about 4 seconds. Kyle Chandler will probably be the one who's in the movie the whole time.
Yeah.
Thomas Middleditch is just going to be nervous and anxious, and then he'll die.
Are you talking about Tom Middleton?
No. Thomas Middleditch.
He's on Silicon Valley. He plays Richard.
And he also is that awkward guy in those Verizon commercials where, it's like a wedding and he's like, hey guys,
hey, you gotta get,
would you like to try the Verizon
4G LTE?
Spooky, scary Verizon plan? And he's
you can get a free smartphone.
All over the place. Because that's like
the only thing I remember about Verizon commercials is the "Can you hear me now?" went to Sprint like OG. It's hilarious.
That's an old one. Okay, so back to shit trailers. the holy grail of the shit trailers that have come out the last couple of days is the goddamn Titans. It's not Teen Titans. It's the Titans.
Well, no, because they're not teens. They're like young adults. Because
oh my god,
every CW
how do
show,
you fuck up the teen goddamn Titans?
I mean, it's pretty easy to
Look at Justice League. Look at Aquaman.
Yeah, look at
They just need to get their shit together.
Look at everything that DC has fucked up.
So,
it's kind of hard at this point to be like,
do you even own the rights to this DC?
It's kind of hard to be surprised at this point that they're fucking these things up. That's honestly why Shazam was such a surprise to me, that it didn't just look like absolute garbage.
yeah, exactly.
Because I was like, oh, whoever made this clearly, like, actually at least gave a shit about the character. Mm-hmm. Because clearly no one else involved in anything at DC gives a shit about well, maybe Patty Jenkins with Wonder Woman. That's about it.
Right.
That's about the only other one.
I tried looking up to see if, like, the original Teen Titans show that was on Cartoon Network. Yeah. I looked up to see if that was, like, on anything, and it's not. You have to... It's on Hulu, but you have to have, like, the live TV Hulu, like, extra thing for that. And I don't pay for Hulu. I steal yours. So... I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
That upgrade's like $30 a month.
Yeah, I might go to like buybacks or something, see if they have like the old seasons or something. Because that's a show I haven't seen in like years, and I want to go back because that was one of my favorite shows back in the day.
I watched it all a couple of years ago, and it still held up decently well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this this Titans trailer because it's pretty great.
Let's see how much time we have left. Yeah, we got some time.
Okay.
Wasn't Cyborg not even in the trailer? And Cyborg is part of the Teen Titans?
He was in like that TV, the cartoon, but I would imagine since he's part of Justice League that he's not going to be included on the Titans show.
Yeah, it's just going to be Robin, Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy.
As far as I know,
Beast Boy didn't even do anything in the trailer. He just jumped.
Well, yeah.
He did a jump.
I didn't even recognize who Beast Boy was in the trailer.
He's the only one that looks vaguely like what he should look like. I mean, Robin kind of, but...
Well, Robin, no matter what, is going to...
Robin's just a man in tights.
That's a good movie, by the way.
Beast Boy just looks like Genji from, like, in Overwatch, the pre-Robo Genji.
Yeah.
Where he's just called Sparrow or whatever.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he looks like. But I would imagine as much as possible he's not going to be transforming in the show because that costs money.
Yeah.
And that's part of what's so stupid about doing a live-action thing with a character like Beast Boy is...
Yeah, it's like when you have, like, it animated, he can transform into, like an elephant or a snake or fucking whatever. And then Raven just looks like edgy My Chemical Romance fangirl fanfic.
She looks like the girl who...
I love MCR.
She looks like the girl who wrote the Maya Mortal... the Harry Potter fanfic. It's infamous.
Yeah.
That's been recently getting traction again because of that guy who read it aloud online.
Oh my god.
Have you ever read that, Justin?
I don't read.
I'm sorry.
I have attention deficit disorder.
Okay.
Well, there was this fanfic written.
All right, man. We're here for you.
Written about Harry Potter.
Me?
I cannot.
I'm just joking. I don't want meds. I don't need meds. I'm fine.
I'm all good.
I'm
Y'all got any of that Adderall?
Sorry.
Continue.
Cool. There was this. I'll just summarize it real quick for anyone who doesn't know. There was this fanfic written about Harry Potter, but it was like from the perspective of a girl who lives at Hot Topic, and like every chapter was about like going to see the Cure or MCR or wearing fishnet leggings at Hogwarts. It
had like nothing to actually do with Harry Potter.
It was written by someone who had only ever seen some of the movies and just thought that Tom Felt. Not Tom.
No, not Feldman.
Felton?
Yeah.
Tom Felton and Daniel Radcliffe were hot. And also, Tom Felton is now on a YouTube original show. Because that's how far his
career has gone into the
Poor Draco.
Yeah. Poor Draco, indeed.
He shouldn't have been such an ass to old Harry Plopper.
That's right.
Was there a Fantastic Beasts trailer?
There was.
Yes, there was a Fantastic Beasts trailer.
Finishing up the summary?
I mean, I guess the only
Titans
thing...
looks like a pile of shit.
Fuck Batman.
Fuck Batman.
Plus all those stock sound effects.
Yeah. It's just, dude, like, who...
We've already made enough sound effects. Why do we want to make
that
any
together
more?
And then thought, yeah, this is great. This looks great. People are going to love this and eat this shit up and put the...
Like you said, I'm just imagining the whole crowd of people there after they saw that trailer. They've been, like, sitting in that sweaty auditorium for 3 hours just to make sure that they had a seat for it, and they're just... What the fuck was that?
Yeah, like, oh my god. Yeah, so, the Fantastic Beasts trailer looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, Grindelwald looks actually pretty... Johnny Depp as Grindelwald looks pretty decent.
Was he Grindelwald in the first one?
Yeah, well, it was
Colin
Jude Law... no. Was it Colin Farrell? Yeah, no, you're right. It's Colin Farrell. Jude Law is playing Dumbledore in the new one. Yeah.
So don't you diss my boy.
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Don't you diss my boy.
Colin Farrell was the... He was the bad guy. He was the...
But then he takes his face off in the end anyway.
Yeah, and becomes...
Yeah, and it turns out...
did?
Yeah, he was disguising himself as Jude... Or Colin Farrell. Whatever.
Because I really didn't like that guy in the first movie.
Colin Farrell?
Hey, don't talk shit about...
his character.
Don't talk shit about Colin Farrell. He's a fantastic actor.
Well, it's because he was Grindelwald pretending to not be Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Not undercover, but...
Yeah, I just watched it last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, for like second or third time. I don't remember.
Sorry.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. And they now have the Wizarding World logo now.
Yeah.
Because now that's their cinematic universe.
Is it two W's like this?
Yeah. Wizarding World, yo.
Yo, I'm a wizard!
I will not be joining in on that. I'll leave that to the two of you.
Come on, we're hip with the young people.
Did you guys watch Workaholics back in the day?
I saw the
Not
first
really.
2 seasons.
Do you remember the episode where they're wizards
Yeah.
and they're performing as rappers?
Yeah, I remember that
One
one.
of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I wish I could do a group costume with my friends for Halloween one year to just be the 3 wizards from Workaholics.
Yeah, I was thinking about Halloween costumes for this year.
Yeah, man.
Would do
You
something-
gotta come to Trauma.
do something cool.
They just released the topics, or what are they called? Event?
The orgy events.
No, they're, so...
Uh-oh.
Night 1 is Game Night. Night 2 is Monsters and Gods. And Night 3 is Time Warp.
What's game night? Like D&D or...
I don't know. I'm assuming you could do whatever game. Me and Jess are thinking about doing like Fortnite costumes, because there's so many different Fortnite costumes.
Oh, like the costume...
Yeah. Or I might be like the Monopoly
Themes.
Man
Oh,
or
okay.
something. Or what are those people on Candyland?
The candy people?
Yeah.
Candy people?
Yeah.
You can be Mr. Fudge.
What were you thinking about costumes?
Mr. Fudge.
I don't know. I usually, like every year I usually do something from like a movie or something. That's usually my go-to thing.
Yeah, you were the Johnny Knoxville and, damn it.
Johnny Knoxville?
No, what was...
Michael J. Fox.
No, not Michael J. Fox. What's his name?
Marty McFly?
Johnny Depp.
Oh,
and
Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you did
I'm
Hunter S.
stupid.
Thompson.
That was
That was a really good one, actually.
was that 3 years ago?
4.
4? Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I did Johnny Depp from Fear and Loathing. Hunter S. Thompson.
You got a little cigarette
then-
filter thing, and then put like a cigarette.
Well, yeah,
in
what
it.
I did was I bought a Black and Mild, and I took the cigar part out of it, and I took a real cigarette and just stuck it in there because I didn't want to buy an actual filter.
And then borrowed one of my Hawaiian shirts and put glasses on and just walked around like,
Yeah,
I've got a bunch of whippersnappers and
yeah. I got a
lifters
bucket
and-
hat too for it, and what was the other? Yeah, last year I did
Michael J. Fox.
your Marty McFly. What was the other one I did? Alex and I did, not you, Alex, but other Alex. We did Terrence and Phillip one year when I went to BG for Halloween that year.
That's awesome.
I've never really done the costume thing much.
You came as a scat man or jazz man last year.
I was third wave ska.
Yes, you were
Oh,
third
okay.
wave ska.
Because I usually just try and figure out the best way to...
Yeah. Let's take our last break, and then we'll be right back to talk about more Halloween costumes and Comic-Con and all sorts of crazy things. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that shit. Whatever.
Let's get zany in the motherfucking thing.
Dead air.
Dead air. Dead air. Okay, so,
Are you guys not able to function without me?
No, we can
No,
function.
we can function perfectly fine without you.
We're just,
I didn't realize that we were actually back. Alright, so, let me see here. Damn you! So, in addition to some of those other trailers, there was, let's talk about a good trailer.
I'm dying over here.
You just interrupted me. Let's talk about a good trailer that I saw, which was for the new Invader Zim movie.
Yeah.
Well, they're making an Invader Zim movie? Jessica loves Invader Zim.
It's like I think it's a movie. It's like a something Invader Zim.
All the 30-year-old former scene girls are rejoicing.
But because of it, I wanted to go back.
Old.
I know, right?
What?
So that makes us old. He said 30-year-old scene girls, and I'm like, wait, they're not 30, they're like 20. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Same age.
Yeah, because that show was like, what, early 2000s?
Yeah. But because of it, I went back and I started rewatching Invader Zim.
What's it on?
Hulu.
Yeah,
And I have
I'm going
to
to go back and
say-
watch it, too.
It's actually aged pretty decently. Like,
Inator?
yes.
There's no V in your
I know.
V.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was always a good show. It got kind of annoying when all the, internet kind of got all... Oh my god, Invader Zim is the greatest show of all time.
Just, a lot of shows from our childhood are now actually ass, so I just kind of operated under the assumption that Invader Zim would be the same way.
Caillou is still great.
You're so right. You're so right. Where would we be
Yeah,
without
like
Caillou?
Zim probably holds up.
only thing-
Avatar: Last Airbender still holds up. Like that, I think is
Rugrats.
one of the best show of all time.
Speaking
But
of that, did you see the trailer for The Dragon Prince?
what's that?
It is a Netflix anime coming out, or not anime, but a Netflix animated show, and it's made by the same people who made the Avatar TV show.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh, I gotta see that.
Didn't you say something to me this week about Rugrats?
Yeah, they're bringing back Rugrats, and he showed me what it might be a concept photo from it, and it's like
something.
it's like 3D CGI, and
it looks weird.
yeah.
Fuck. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I don't know. I was excited when I heard that they were bringing it back, but if it's going to be like that bullshit, then
Yeah, and
like don't do Rugrats like they did Powerpuff Girls. Just completely
Titans.
fucking butt fucked it. Like don't butt fuck the Powerpuff Girls.
because like to me, like the Rugrats thing seems like it's falling more on the scale of the Titans show, where like it's just completely unfaithful to its source material. and
Right,
It's
because I loved them.
just gonna be this weird, gross thing. Because like Invader Zim, on the other hand, just from that trailer, it looked
Casual.
exactly like Invader Zim, just much better looking because it's been so many years since that show came out.
Oh yeah, it still looks
It
great.
had the same style. Like you were like, this is Invader Zim. Like
Yeah,
it was great.
just updated, like HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they brought back Hey Arnold for the Jungle movie finally, because that had been in development hell for years, and they finally did. I still haven't seen it. It hasn't like been on anything, but I heard it's really really good, and they
Movie,
updated the
football
animation.
head.
That's right. I loved Hey Arnold was one of my favorite shows growing up too.
What was the black guy's name?
Gerald.
Gerald. Dang it. I love Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald was sweet. He was the one that always told the like fables, the stories. Like Stoop Kid. Stoop Kid was one of the best episodes.
Stoop Kid,
And-
leave the damn stoop.
Monkey Man, which was one of Andy Dick's only good roles he's ever had.
Excuse me.
There's the bird guy. I forget. Pigeon Man.
Pigeon
Yeah.
Jim.
Is it Pigeon? I thought it was just Pigeon Man.
I think
It's just
Pigeon Man.
yeah, it's just the
I think
Pigeon Man.
Pigeon Jim is something else.
There's yeah. Oh, the subway one. This the when they were stuck on the subway, and there's the homeless guy. And he's like, "Get out of my house!" And then they sung the song at the
Get
end.
out of my...
Let's all hold hands here on the subway.
I definitely do not remember that episode. I am not disputing that it happened, but I do not remember that.
Oh, that one's so good.
Really
Yeah,
remember
it's
the
all
weirdest
it's like the
shit.
main group, and
I remember the rest of those. I do not remember them singing a song.
There's,
of homeless
there's-
This has actually happened to him? Is it just repressed memories right
yes,
now?
right. This was me when I was a kid. It was there. I was climbing on the rails in there, and there was an old blind black man that yelled at me and said, "Hey, fat boy, get down off the rails!" And then
Get off my
Yeah.
couch.
Was this before or after you were pretending to be Quail Man?
Quail Man.
Yeah, from Doug.
Quail Man. Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Did you not like Doug?
No, I loved Doug. Apparently, I was obsessed with Doug, but I really don't remember that
You were
much.
obsessed with Doug?
Yeah, I don't remember
I
much
like
about
Doug a lot,
Doug though.
too, but I don't
I had
remember
the well,
shit
I
of
did
it.
watch the movie a lot because I had it on VHS.
Nah.
But I really don't remember that much from Doug, even though apparently it used to be one of my favorite
I just
shows.
remember Skeeter and Porkchop.
Yeah,
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Courage was great. I liked Courage. Are we just talking about all of our favorite?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Remember?
This
Do you remember
has
all
been
those shows?
It's pretty good
Ed, Ed,
content.
Nettie. Remember Ed, Ed, Nettie?
Fucking members.
Ed, Ed, Nettie. Oh, it's a chicken.
Fucking
Altered.
members is exactly why I did not want to rewatch Invader Zim, because I was like,
Yeah.
but
It's like rewatching the old Pokemon. It's like, oh,
Okay,
God.
no, that's different. That is
Oh
just
God, it's
bad.
It's so marketing. It's so aimed at marketing and these fucking toys and shit.
It's not as bad as Monster Rancher though.
Yeah.
Going back and rewatching Did you ever watch Monster Rancher back in the day?
No, I was in Canada. I don't think they had that programming in there.
He watched Caillou.
A lot of the shit I didn't have. I had Dragon Ball Z though.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you would have had the Ocean dub. Which what's funny about the Ocean dub is that the guy who voiced Goku in the Ocean dub, which is what they played in Canada, also voiced Rolf.
Yes.
Yes.
Son of a shepherd, that
Yes. Yes.
Meanie Dars, that boy.
Not even kidding.
That is hilarious. Is he? I mean, he's obviously not doing the role.
He's not doing the Rolf
Okay.
voice, but it's the same guy. It's Sean Schemmel, I think is his name.
Okay.
He's different from the guy who does the
that's
American dub.
Hi, Goku. Hi.
All these years, I had no idea I was watching a different version than other people.
Yeah.
So
'Cause I
probably
think you and Canada and I think it was Britain had the same version.
my most anticipated thing that's coming out, and I just saw fucking Canadian.
I saw it.
I saw the trailer this morning there.
Yeah.
For it is fucking Venture Bros.
Yes.
It's finally coming,
Oh.
and it's what like 2 weeks or something.
Is that a Tim and Eric?
No,
film?
I think it was in
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. August is in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, Wait, you don't know what Venture Bros is?
Negative.
Do you have Hulu?
Oh,
Start
no,
watching.
okay.
I don't have Hulu.
No,
Alex decided to cancel again because he wasn't watching enough TV because he's so busy with his girlfriend.
Oh, he's so busy.
So,
If you're
I'm not
watching this late in the show, Alex, rip.
I'm not going to let you guys talk about this. I'm going to focus on Venture Bros.
Venture Bros.
So let me explain Venture Bros to Justin, or we will try to.
Didn't we do this like 3 or 4 weeks ago? Explain to him this show.
I don't think so.
I think we did.
I feel like you might have. My
At
memory is
least-
telling me I have no idea.
No, we definitely did. It was in like one of the first couple episodes because we found out that the new season was back, and then we explained to him what the show
Oh.
was. It's like Johnny Quest, like old serialized cartoons like that, but it's like updated. Like what if Johnny Quest?
That's what it started out as.
Yeah,
what it
grew
quickly became was like just a parody of everything.
Yeah.
like superheroes and because like I
Yeah,
saw the
and
Brown-
Scooby Doo. There's a whole
Yeah.
Scooby Doo parody and like sci-fi and fantasy.
a
There's
lot of sci-fi and shit.
yeah.
It's
There's a
just-
magician guy. There's magic,
He's,
but
he's Doctor Strange.
yeah, basically he's basically Doctor Strange. He's Doctor Orpheus.
oh.
It's a really good show. I would
It
highly
is. It
recommend.
is one of the most well-written shows. It takes several years for each season to come out because the guys who make it just kind of hole up in the middle of fucking nowhere and
And
just
the guy that
shit out
plays
a script.
Joe Swanson on Family Guy. Hey
Talking
Peter.
about the wheelchair guy?
yeah, Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
Peter.
Just want to
Yeah,
make sure I'm getting
he plays
everything right.
he plays Brock in the Venture Bros.
He's like
He's a regular character, and Brock's one of the
Does he play
Best.
American Dad?
no, he's
No,
not.
that's Seth MacFarlane.
that's Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, they all sound the
No,
same
no,
in
no,
the
no,
show,
I'm-
kind of.
No, I'm laughing just picturing Seth MacFarlane voicing Brock. Just what that would sound like.
He's you've seen Ted, right? Mm-hmm. Remember his coworker that he works with that goes to like gay beat up clubs?
Yeah.
And that's him. Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
That's how you say his name.
Oh God,
Peter.
I don't remember anything about Ted.
That was a good movie.
Ted 2 was a little better.
I did not hear that. I heard it was way worse.
I didn't see it.
I bought Ted 2. I didn't buy Ted 1.
Oh. I have Ted 1. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, the Venture Bros look fucking great.
Yeah,
The animation looks
like ripping bombs
fucking
on the couch
great.
the whole time. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're fine.
So good.
Yeah.
Ted gets evicted.
Yeah.
Teddy bear. It's pretty funny. In my opinion. But my opinion sucks.
That's not true.
Keep it noted to yourself.
That's not true.
Don't listen to anything he
Don't-
says.
Yeah, don't take his advice for it. Yeah, I am really excited for Venture Bros. I'm also excited for Disenchantment.
Oh yeah.
Disenchanted, whatever the fuck.
It's
because-
Disenchantment.
Disenchantment.
Yeah.
I cannot for the life
The
of
Matt
me
Groening
remember
show.
that name. Yes.
Oh, I got a video game topic.
Okay. All
Did
right.
you guys see that No Man's Sky is releasing
Yes.
some new content to bring it supposedly up to the standards that we were all hoping for?
On the list of
You
things that I
interrupt
don't
me
give
talking about a great show to talk about something as unimportant and meaningless as No Man's Sky.
It meant a lot to me. I was on the hype train for it. I bought it and was very disappointed.
Everyone was on the hype train.
Yeah, and
for
everyone
it.
got fucking burned.
Yeah, it's like Destiny. It was shit.
Ugh.
It got overmarketed, and you're better off just forgetting that it ever existed.
Yeah.
I will say though, I don't hate No Man's Sky. I also didn't pay a single penny towards it, so like I wasn't burned by it the way that
I only
some
bought it
people
at
were.
half price.
That's true.
No storyline.
No, it does not.
It is like impossible to try and make progress because you feel like all you're doing is mining for no reason.
Yeah, at least in Minecraft, it's like you have way more of that freedom to do whatever you want.
And you're leaving a lasting impact. Whereas
Yeah.
your lasting impact in No Man's Sky is, well, I blew up that train. I took a picture of that thing that's a giraffe with the butt of a hippo.
That I got the name.
It's a monkey with
And
3
Cephalosaurus.
butts.
And I called it a fartsaurus because I ran out of names 15 planets ago.
Right.
Yeah, I had one.
I named about 18 species Hillary Clinton.
Are you Anthony?
I had one planet that was just all female body parts.
So, like, the Labiosaurus Rex?
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus Christ.
Clit Lake or something. I don't know.
Clit Lake.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What?
Uh,
As you said, you run out of names after like 15 planets.
No, I know. That's like, sounds like some like dumb shit I'd do too. Where I'm just
Yeah,
like,
like
I don't
a-
know what to name it.
That's
So
a cartoon character planet. That's SpongeBob over there.
I
yeah,
would just continue to name them Mr. and then random other things like Mr. Wiggles, Mr. the Move, Mr. Jiggles.
That's
Mr.
just one
Jiggles.
planet
Mr.
that I was
Piggles,
on that looked
Mr.
like a bunch of
Diggles.
food items, and I just called one of these, like, there was this orange-looking spire type thing, and I called it a Cheeto plant.
Cheeto plant.
I named this giraffe Pizza. So if somebody comes across, they'd be like, "That's not a pizza.
That's not a pizza, that's a giraffe.
That's not a pizza.
That's not a
man.
pizza."
I'm gonna go play No Man's Sky later now.
Oh god.
Do you know if it costs money for the
No, all the updates are free because they felt salty that
They
people got
are
burned.
salty.
Well, people got salty and then salted on them, and then
Did they get sued?
I think people tried to sue them. I think I think there
People
were like
try
some
to
things
sue
for
over
like there
everything
was like
these
false
days.
advertising or something. It might have been like in Europe or something because they claimed a lot. Sean Murray claimed a lot of things that didn't make it to the game.
Oh, yeah.
And so people were like, "Well, this is like blatant false advertising, which is illegal." So yeah.
We thought it would work better. Sorry, our engine sucks.
I mean, it wasn't that the engine sucks. It's like the technology was there. The game didn't operate poorly. It was just there wasn't anything to do, and what they said you could do, you couldn't do, and that was the big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you couldn't play with your friends.
yeah, and it looks like all the shit they added was like cool. This looks fun, but it's like I don't care anymore. I don't want to invest the time into something that
I'm not
just.
gonna put this disc
pissed
back
me
in
off.
the machine and start playing this again.
It is nice that if I ever come to the point where it's like, all right, fine, I'll download the update. It's like I can. I still have the game disc.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah, I never got rid of it or anything.
Oh, because why the fuck would you?
Yeah,
was
I
the
would
one
get
to get
$2 for it.
No, 50 cents, man.
I remember last Black Friday they were selling it at Walmart for $9.
Oh Jesus!
I had it in my hand and I was like,
Am I ever gonna play this?
It's fun for the first hour,
Is
2 hours, and then
that's exactly what it was. I played it for like 2 days, if that, and it's just like, this is
and
boring.
it was pretty fun. And you just kept coming back to it.
I think
It's
what
the same
really
thing.
cemented it for me was I found out that about the ending of the game.
Spoiler!
When you get to it, you go into the black hole, and then you just zoom out and start the whole game over again. There's nothing. And so I was just like, fuck this, what's
Follow
the
the path to the center of the universe.
Yeah, and even that, they made it seem like it was a big thing. Like, they were like, well, it's not the main goal of the game, but, like, you do want to eventually get to the center of the universe.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then you get there
yeah, he literally was, like, trying to, like, cloud it in secrecy, and it's like, well, there's nothing.
You, just get a
You
big
came up
fuck
with
you.
nothing, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
See, I don't want to spoil too much of the game because I desperately want you to someday play it, but there's a concept in Nier Automata that's not completely different from that, but it's much more thematically appropriate in that game, and it fits.
Yeah, I'll play it at some
And
point.
it had me on the verge of tears because that fucking game was a masterpiece as well.
Yeah. Is there anything else we got?
Yeah, I got some more stuff I could talk about.
I mean, just real quick, because we should wrap this up. We're almost to our...
2.5 hour mark.
Oh, no, we're not.
No.
2:11.
No, we're not.
1:11.
No, okay, 111.
Yeah.
I'll believe you.
Sorry, it says 2:11 right there. I never really got that, but
Yeah, I have to edit this shit, so I don't like making it go on too long.
All right, you don't want to talk about little Elon
Huh?
and him losing his mind?
Oh God, yeah. Let's have that as the last topic, and then we'll wrap it up. So you talk.
No, you seem to be much more passionate about this than me.
Elon.
come on,
Yeah.
passion boy, let's get going.
Yeah,
I don't know. He lost his damn mind and called some dude a pedophile.
yeah.
That was.
Was there any sort of a justification for it?
Not that I saw. He just sort of was like, I don't know if he was like salty because he didn't actually Elon didn't actually end up doing anything to save the Cave Boys because everyone thought his submarine idea was stupid, and he got pissed off and called some cab driver a pedo or something. But
So it was exactly like James Gunn getting fired from.
oh yeah,
Disney?
oh shit, we didn't talk about that. Yeah, fuck Disney.
Yeah, fuck Disney.
Yeah, so Disney fired James Gunn
did
because.
you hear about that, Justin?
If I knew who James Gunn was.
So James
then I
Gunn,
might have heard
he
about
directed
it.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, I sent you something about that.
Oh yeah, you did on Friday night.
He made good.
Why don't you
movies.
guys just say, instead of saying names from now on, when you start a topic, say, the Guardians of the Galaxy director, James Gunn, was fired.
All right, we'll start doing
Did you
that
guys
for
hear
you.
James Gunn was fired? No. But I did hear the Guardians of the Galaxy director
Yeah,
was
so
fired.
some people dug up some old tweets of his where he had some.
Well, let's be more specific on that. Some people, because it was one person specifically.
Who was it?
Kathleen Kennedy?
It was the fucking Pizzagate dumbass.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Oh my
He
God.
was the main orchestrator of that, and he was the one who he may not have specifically been the exact one who dug up the tweet, but him spreading it was what got it to everyone's attention. He specifically was the one, retweeting and all that other shit of that old shit.
He just made some dumb, edgy jokes like fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit?
It's just and a lot of them weren't even like.
They're not inherently bad. It's not like he was like.
Well, because the big thing is that at least Pizzagate dude was trying to say that this was proof of James Gunn being a pedophile.
Right.
That was his whole big thing.
Right. Yeah.
Was
That he's like some Bryan Singer motherfucker.
Yes, and that's the thing. Bryan Singer still has a fucking like. What is the last movie he made?
Well, he was directing Bohemian Rhapsody, but he got canned.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it had to do with any of that shit, but
He still hasn't at least publicly had his name admittedly dragged through the mud, like...
well, he has kind of over the years, but not to the extent that a lot of people have these days.
And that's someone who most people are openly like,
But
he's
like seriously, like Disney's gonna get pissed off at the guy who's like for years been known for like, dark, edgy kind of comedy. He, and has done all this shit. Like they had to know that he's like that.
Even fucking Patton Oswalt said that it was like an outrage that James Gunn was fired for that.
Yeah.
And Patton Oswalt is the king of like always being on the side of everything and always erring on the side of caution when it comes to people getting fired over shit like
Right.
Husky?
that. No. Patton, he's a comedian. And he's always like, anytime someone's accused of anything before there's even like remotely anything, he's already like screaming for them to be fired. Even Patton Oswalt was like, this is a load of horse shit.
Yeah, because it's just comedy that doesn't hurt anybody. Like, fuck off. Like, he's just saying some, like, oops.
Plus, it's not like people are currently going back in time to get pissed off about these things. Like, when I go to look somebody up, I'm looking at what they're doing currently, not what they did 10 years ago, and especially not what they said on Twitter 10 years ago. To
like if he actually raped a kid like 10 years ago, that's one thing. But making some like
what's the statute of limitations on social media?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem is that tweets are written in ink, not pen. Or in pencil.
In bits, actually.
It's
getting accused by the man who thinks that there was an underground pedo ring under a pizza shop.
Exactly. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's the equivalent.
And it's also just real hypocritical of Disney to be like, oh, this thing that he did, a bunch of years ago, it doesn't really equate to how things are now. You can't say those sort of things now per se. And then Disney are the people who had the most racist ass shit back in their older movies, like in fucking Peter Pan, they had the "Why Is the Red Man Red" song with the Indians jumping around going ooh and all that shit.
Well,
and Song of the South, which.
And they hired Robert Downey Jr., and it's not like he had a immaculate past before.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they technically didn't hire Robert Downey Jr. because that was Marvel before they were acquired, but they kept him on because he was making them money. And
it's like they're really that worried about their PR.
No, I don't disagree with that.
It just surprises me that Disney's really worried about their PR to fire him over some dumbass tweets that some Pizzagate motherfuckers trying to get some outrage about. It's like, do they really give a shit that much?
Yeah.
That's what shocks me is like you would like the amount of money he's made for them. And the quality of the films that he's made, they're really going to get pissed off about some like controversy that's literally going to be around for a week, and then no one's going to give a shit about.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about
people
anymore.
don't
What are you talking
give
about?
a shit about it.
Exactly. Nobody. I don't like. I haven't seen anybody really. I mean, I've seen a couple of comments on Reddit where people are like, "Oh yeah, that's despicable that he would ever say that." But for the most part, people are just like, "Who gives a flying fuck?" God damn, people are so goddamn sensitive.
Yeah. And whoever they get to actually direct Guardians 3, they'll probably still just end up using the whole script that he had written, assuming that he had finished it. I don't remember if he had actually finished it yet, but I think he had.
Mm-hmm. What a fucking the duck, man.
And it's going to be... What?
Exactly.
Don't fuck ducks.
Don't fuck ducks.
No, I said, what a fuck in the duck.
Oh.
Is that like a Howard the Duck catchfuhrase?
No, I just made it up for reactions.
Don't fuck
worked.
in the duck. Okay.
What a fuck in the duck.
All right.
Let's
wrap this up. I'm getting
writing
tired.
that down.
So,
for future generations.
What are we talking about next week? Are there any movies or anything coming out that we're?
I mean, the movie I really want to see is Sorry for Bothering You.
Yes, I do want to see that. I also want to see 8th Grade, if that's coming anywhere near us.
You guys don't want to see Ant-Man 2?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was out.
I have literally no desire to see it, but you
guys don't want to see Atwap?
Atwap?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No. Not really. You guys can see it.
Whatever. We'll figure out what we're talking about. We never really know until right before we film, and then...
Yeah, man, I was like texting you guys earlier this week. Hey, what are we doing this week?
I don't know. Yeah, and look, we come up with a show every single week. Thanks for sticking around,
this show
guys.
Brought to you by coming out of my asshole.
That's right.
I just pulled this show out of my ass.
That's right. And thank you to our unofficial sponsor, PepsiCo, for not sending us any money.
Continually.
Please send us money.
They're not going to be happy till we fill the whole back wall up with Pepsi.
Yeah, it's going to be stacked to the ceiling with Pepsi and Mountain Dew, Baja Blast.
Will you at least just, send me a Pepsi?
Yeah, one Pepsi.
You get a single pep in the mail.
I'll be happy with a single pep in the mail.
You're going to put your letter and then...
I don't like the fact that you guys are calling it Pep.
Pep.
Yeah, it's a pep now.
Hey, can I get a Pep, bruh? Get a Pep, bruh?
Yeah, we got to make it real trendy or something, and then Then they're going to change the name on their cans for us and put links to download our show.
Why is it so fucking hot in here, man?
I don't know.
That's me.
Pepsi,
So hot.
Pepsi, I want you to know that every time I go to a restaurant that only serves Coke, I ask for Pepsi anyway. And I make them give me the, is Coke okay? And I'm like, no.
Not really.
But
I'll have iced tea instead.
I got a pretty funny story about that, and then we can finish.
No.
We're finished here.
Lord.
But one time my mom's in a restaurant back
Yeah.
in the 80s with my dad, and she asked for Diet Coke, and they're like, oh, sorry, we only have Pepsi products. Is Diet Coke okay? Or is Diet Pepsi okay? She's like, yeah, I guess it's fine. Turns out the server left, walked across the street, bought my mom a bottle of Diet Coke, came back, my dad gave him a $20 tip.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's customer service right there, boys and girls.
Yeah, and you know what? We can't ever tell that story again because it's not loyal to the brand of PepsiCo. You fuck!
Thanks for watching.
We're never gonna get sponsored now!
We'll be back next week.
Never!
Make sure to hit the bell next. Did you say the N-word?
We're never
Never.
gonna get sponsored!
I heard that too. He said never, though.
Never! What?
Oh, God, I gotta edit that out. Bye.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. Bye. Send us
Access your butthole.
Access your butthole. Send us your
Nixon.
tablecloths.
Everybody-
Skydiving.